Madrosed, welcome to today's Big Brother Over the Top updates and spoilers. Our house kiss of the day is Hayden, guys. What's up, Hayden? So many Haydens in today's spoiler. Just wait. So, thank you so much for your support, and if you guys want to be house kiss of the day, check out our Patreon link in the info box below. Alright, so yesterday, Morgan and Shelby massacred some banana bread. You know they've been trying to expand their cooking and baking horizons, so they went for that banana bread, and they kept taking it out of the oven too soon. They're like, let's take it out. Oh, it's still gooey. Let's put it back. And then, let's take it out. Oh, no. And then, oh shit, I burned it. Yeah, they burned it. But it was okay. They were able to salvage it. They cut off the top, and it was all good. Good for you, ladies. All right, so then Shelby went in the storage room, and she was like, ah! She started screaming, and Morgan's like, oh my god, did they give us our pineapple? So Morgan and Shelby have been wanting to make something with pineapple for like a day or two or whatever, and they were already given a pineapple, but Jason stole it and hid it from them, and they didn't realize that yet. So Shelby was like, no, it's not the pineapple. But Big Brother did give them Jenga. Woo! Alright, so we were begging like for something for the house guests to do, and now they have Jenga. But yo, they don't know how to play. Shelby and Morgan were like taking out the pieces and then not putting them back again. How do you not know how to play Jenga? What? So Chrissy was like, you know, you have to put the pieces back on the top, right? Okay, so then later on last night, that was a fake burp, by the way. Later on last night, it was time for the safety ceremony / nominations, and because of America's Care Package, Justin was already safe, and then Morgan saved Shelby. So that means that Jason and Chrissy are up on the block as expected. So Morgan comes back down, gives everybody her speech. She's like, at this point, it's obvious where the divisions are in the house, and any new alliances that form basically break up a week later. Jib-legging. Right? Yeah, so she didn't go like sassy with the speech or anything. Jason was a little bit afraid that she would. Remember when she gave that super sassy eviction speech and it was hilarious? She didn't do that this time. So later on last night, it was time for bath time with Bikini Girl and Baby Wrists, aka Morgan and Shelby. So they hosted another episode of Bubbles and Beefcakes. This time it was Big Brother themed. So for this, they chose 2 guys that have been on Big Brother, and they each pick one to like defend and list all of their pros, and then they decide which one is better. So for example, some of the matchups were Shane versus Justin from this season. I think they ended up picking Shane, which is interesting. There was like Paulie versus Cody. They were like Cody. There was Hayden Moss versus Hayden Voss. It still weirds me out that their names were so close. It's crazy. Yeah, I think they ended up picking Hayden. Which one is the Survivor one? Voss? Yes, they picked him. Okay. There were a few other matchups too, but those are just some examples. So anyway, last night was mostly just like studying for the competition. They were going through all the announcements, and this I mean on both sides. They were trying to think of words just in case it's the spelling competition, going through the events of the season, and then they were both talking crap about the other side, you know? There was a lot of that. But overall, everyone was just like super anxious about this upcoming POV competition because everything is riding on it. So today, POV comp. So important. Okay. So this was another individually timed one. And they did not get to watch everybody else go after they were done. So the order for this one, they drew for the order and where they would be hanging out while they were waiting. So Justin was up first, followed by Shelby, Morgan, Chrissy, and Jason. And what do you know? For like the 3rd time in a row, Chrissy has to wait in the storage room. That sucks. Okay, everybody else has like a bed to chill on or whatever, or at least a net in the have-not room. Chrissy is sitting in that damn storage room reading labels. Alright, so for this competition, it was called Maze, as in like corn maze. So they had to crawl on their hands and knees through this maze. There was like chicken wire on top of it, so you couldn't like stand up or anything. So they had to go through this maze, find 3 ears of corn, and then find the exit, get out of there, and hit the buzzer. So like the thing about this maze, if you didn't go like straight at first and get that first ear of corn, you were not going to win, because the other two were like closer to the exit. So like if you miss that one and go and get the other two and then come back and then go all the way to the exit, you're going to waste a lot of time. You're not going to win, because Justin went up first and he set a really fast time. His time was 1:56. So it was going to be really difficult to beat that. Morgan really sucked at this. Her time was 11 minutes. She could not find that first one that was closest to the exit. Shelby also struggled with that. Her time was 4:24. Chrissy was quick in this one, 2:05, and she didn't leave half of her kneecaps on the ground, so good for her. But Jason ended up winning the Power of Veto today with a time of 1 minute and 30 seconds. Damn! That was fast. So, yeah, he won the POV. Late Night Jamboree is all celebrating because they're all going to be safe this week. The POV ceremony is tomorrow. Jason will be using it on himself, of course. Shelby is the only option to go up on the block as his replacement, and you know they're going to vote her ass out. So Ellen J's all celebrating. Shelby's like on her deathbed right now. It's so sad. I was really rooting for her. Morgan is really upset too. She was crying. She's like, I'm sad that you're going home, especially on my HOH, and you're not going to be here to help me deal with all these horrible people. And she's upset that Shelby's going to be alone on Thanksgiving in a hotel room. That sucks. I don't know exactly how they're going to handle it, because that really sucks. But it's pretty safe to say that Shelby will be leaving this week. Like I said, POV ceremony tomorrow. So we'll see. It'll be interesting to see how the LNJ is going to handle this. Are they going to be obnoxious about it, or are they going to be like, no, we will be respectful? We'll see. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are you bummed? Or are you excited? Let me know. And until tomorrow, much love.